This video is brought to you by Graft. Stick around at the end to find out more. Brace yourself though, it's a weird one. Welcome back to Yahtzee Tries, a fortnightly series in which I review small games that I have played on stream over the last 2 weeks. I'm going to talk about 4 games, whether or not they impressed me, and their favourite kind of fried dessert.
Imagine how good of a mood Yahtzee's gonna be. He's got a chocolate banana coffee milkshake during the stream. How could you not be in a good mood?
Drive for 5 seconds. Yep, did that. Starting off with, hang on, I want to look at the exact title. Truck-kun is supporting me from another world in Terabang. This is a Crazy Taxi-esque fast-paced open-world spoof driving game, sending up the cliché associated with isekai animes, wherein random people are inexplicably teleported to magical fantasy realms because they got run over by a truck in the real world. And this is one of those concepts that's going to take a lot of explaining to anyone who isn't familiar with that particular facet of anime. We've moved on from slimes, it seems.
Yeah, graduated.
We got sexy fairies now. Oh, no, stop. Help, police, murder. Just trying to isekai people. What is your problem? Excuse me, I'm trying to drive left. I mean, if you do get it, it is a pretty funny joke. A game based around being the faceless truck driver who keeps accidentally isekaiing people and learns to use that power to come to the aid of the fantasy world. It's just kind of a one-joke concept, really, and doesn't know where to go after that one joke is delivered. And once you get into the core of it, a one gameplay loop concept as well.
I don't know how rolling your R's, I don't know, is that a thing you can learn, or is that just like, you're just born with it?
Like, you can if you can vibrate your lips, you can go the back of your throat, you can go.
Can you do the Donald Duck?
You drive around the city, smashing into things and people, always the same relatively small sandbox city and always the same things, and progress is made by completing arbitrary objectives, some of which you'll complete just by pissing about, break 100 objects, jump 50 feet, etc. Some you have to stop and go out of your way to finish, like reverse for 100 yards, or break 5 of this very specific kind of chair.
Okay, it says romance your truck. That's gotta be coming up, right? We gotta become truck fuckers by the end of this game, I think.
Yeah, stick it right up the tailpipe. Sorry. The car park.
The car park.
Whee!
Yay.
Gosh, this is all a bit hectic. But when you get right down to it, it doesn't take long to realise that Truck-kun doesn't have enough going on. Basically all you do is run over things of varying specificity in order to increase one tally or another, and it failed to hold my interest for long.
You need to drift and you need to not drift.
My god, make your bloody mind up.
Hey, Colin Dothow over in Twitch says, whoa, Yahtzee is playing a game I worked on.
Well, fix your bloody brakes.
Okay, Colin said the brakes do need work. Well, we had a proposed solution, but didn't want to break things right before launch.
Damn it. Time's up, Truck-kun. Its favourite kind of fried dessert would be a very finely crafted croquembouche that it's launching itself towards on a skateboard. Our next game was Dinoblade, a bastion of honesty in game titling, really, because it's a Souls-like where you play a dinosaur holding a flaming sword in its mouth. Huh, why is this tutorial telling me something about bosses? Oh, what do you know, it's a boss fight. Aha! Parried! It's a thing. Look it up. Just call me Harry Goldwater. But again, this is one of those games that kind of falls off instantly after we get past the immediate draw of the concept. Yeah, it's a Souls-like. There's a parry, there's a dodge, checkpoints, Estus flasks, all of that. And yeah, you're a dinosaur with a knife. A dinosaur with astonishingly powerful jaw muscles, apparently.
Oh, that was a Barry Goldwater joke before?
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Man, that reminds me of the classic PS3 game Folklore. Oh, what the fuck does any of this mean? But that aside, the game feels really dull. It's all browns and greys and gloomy, rocky environments. I felt like all I did was traverse a series of ravines. I got turned around at one point and had literally no clue if I was going forwards or backwards. Boing, I'm a happy dinosaur, very happy to have a sword. Okay, don't let me down, Sword-kun. Brontosaurus would suck at this sort of combat. If I was fighting a sword fight against a Brontosaurus, I feel like there's a pretty obvious target to aim for with my big sword.
Yeah, but they're wearing neck armor. You didn't know about that about my Brontosaurus, did you? Like a couture model.
And all the enemies were also dinosaurs with bladed weapons in their mouths, and I feel like they could have all been using the same moveset. So to summarise early, it's boring and I can't recommend it, but something persistently nags at me about it. If the butt rock music that plays on the title screen and during the boss fights doesn't give it away, the game's trying to present itself as heavy metal and badass, all about epic fights between ancient warriors with scary, serious dialogue lines. Yep. Pow. Just to test the waters here. This is fucking stupid, isn't it?
Also, Bronto is back now. Damn, congrats, Bronto. You're back.
It's been nothing but ravines. How can you tell?
Been a lot of
It's
ravines.
been one ravine after another.
Oops, all ravines.
And I honestly can't tell how much the game is notionally taking the piss. You do know, don't you, game, that a dinosaur holding a sword in its mouth is an inherently ridiculous visual, right? You do know this is stupid. It's like a venerable, fully armoured, scowling samurai warrior wielding, say, a lacrosse racket or a rolling pin. Because the game's so boringly serious in tone otherwise, I just can't get a finger on how stupid it knows it is. Do I deserve a checkpoint? I'm a good boy who deserves a checkpoint. No, none of these are round numbers. What are you doing to me, game? That's close enough.
What's the term for a non-round number? A jagged number?
It's Cassé the Tyrant. Who calls him that? Because I don't. Is he using another dinosaur as a weapon? That's badass. God, I'm bored. Its favourite fried dessert? An apple fritter. One of the really weirdly shaped ones. Our third game this fortnight was Feed the Pit, a game about hunting rich people and hurling them into a giant fanged maw covered in teeth and eyeballs. And that's both an interesting metaphor and a convincing political argument. A4, that's exactly where I am now. Is the prize murder? Hey, can I change the radio station? Oh, I can. I was joking. And he changed it straight back. Well, what I want to do is change the radio station. Asshole. In a setting themed somewhere between Cult of the Lamb and Squirrel Stapler, we are the newest member of a weirdo cult in the woods tasked to increase their religion's notoriety by hunting down and murdering hidden rich people in a forest and feeding their corpses to their dark god, a plan I see no flaw in. La 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 la, going to murder someone with their own watch. What are you smoking with? Well, if anyone's in a good position to smoke, it would be some more smoke. The gameplay is a rather unique combination of survival horror and, battleships. We hunt through the forest to acquire and use special cards that grey out increasingly large sections of the grid-based map until only one remains in which our prey can be hiding. And then we chase them through the woods and give them a good old stabbing. Strolling through the forest, gonna staple some squirrels. I'm the creepy thing in the darkness. Oh, hello. I'm a murderer. Thank you for your concern, officer. It's rather interesting deduction-based gameplay, although it is slightly annoying how much we have to trek back and forth between the dude giving us the cards and wherever we need to use them. At first, it's just boring because there are no hazards in the forest besides falling off stuff, but then you start encountering monsters and it becomes frustrating on top of everything else. Do I have to wait for this fucking bird every time?
Every single time.
If you haven't found him yet, I'm going to be annoyed. I'm annoyed. I'm officially annoyed. Oh, for God. Flap harder. I also wish it didn't take so long for the bird to come down and give you a letter every single bloody time you use a card. Yes, we all know you're a bird. Stop making those rhythmic flapping noises. It sounds like you're masturbating. Where are you hiding? I hear a heartbeat. Kill them. He's running too fast.
Oh, there you go.
Stab. Can do. I'm a good boy. I followed the instructions. Still, the game plants enough seeds of intrigue to draw me in. I liked all the characters you interact with in the cult and how they all have distinct roles and personalities, and it was cathartic to finally track down those crafty rich people and chase them like you're the POV camera in an Evil Dead movie. In you go. Enjoy being dead. Aerosmith instructed us to eat the rich, which is ironic because now Aerosmith are quite rich. I just met the guy. Think I'm gonna come back to this one. Its favourite fried dessert is the good old-fashioned jam donut. Get deep into the middle and there's a big intriguing red blob inside that leaks out over your hand and makes you look like you murdered someone. And our final game was Dodo Duckie, which I latched onto for no better reason than because it promised Super Paper Mario-style perspective-shifting puzzle platform gameplay, and the main character is an adorable ducky who can wear lots of different kinds of hats, and then strut about like he's the coolest person to ever wear that kind of hat. Frog. Frog. I want to be a French police officer. Duck. I hope these blue feathers have a purpose, because I'm kind of going out my way for them, and I'd like that to be appreciated. So I didn't really follow what was going on in the story. It's something to do with eggs and capybaras, but that's far from the only thing that didn't make a lot of sense. Wake up! Capybaras, man. Buff! Buff!
Oh,
buff.
wow. That is a...
This pillow just won't get comfortable. It's pretty straightforward Mario-style platforming, and then you get the hat that adds the 2D to 3D shifting perspective ability, except you can only jump while in 2D and attack while in 3D. And that didn't really work for me. I kept forgetting I couldn't jump in 3D and embarrassing myself. It felt like a very contrived restriction that doesn't make a lot of sense in context. Although it probably has to be that way because if we could jump in 3D, I don't think we'd need to go back to 2D at all. I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it.
What do you get? Because I'm not sure what's happening.
Got a Chivo for solving my first inverted perspective puzzle. And that wasn't really inverted perspective, that was just inverted full stop. I have perfected the art form of wearing hats. I see no reason to put more research into the science. On the whole, it just wasn't a particularly fun or interesting experience, I'm sorry to say. And what really bugs me is, okay, so a magic hat that lets you shift dimensions, fine, I accept that. I suspend my disbelief that far. But a magic hat that also lets you telekinetically lift objects, pull switches, and shoot pillars to make them turn into more solid pillars? That's too much for one hat. I don't believe such a hat would ever be simply given away at under cost price.
I think we've done enough with math. You only know violence.
That's how I was raised. It's because I'm a French policeman. Hey, I know you. Well, keep it to yourself, sweet pea. I'm on duty, madam. That is the walk a policeman uses as he approaches someone's car after having pulled them over. They say, oh, you're going just a little bit too rapid. I didn't bring my police gun.
Well, you better go get it.
His favorite fried dessert, a churro you got at a fair and thought looked nice, but soon realized he didn't actually want.
Hey, remember how we met? You were sitting there on your bike and you just had to talk to me. You said seeing me, you felt a shock. And I said, no, not again, wake up. Come on, stay with me. There we go. Yeah, it's me. You're safe. I mean, not safe, but... No. You promised you could handle these changes. Listen to me, you have to slow down. You're slipping away. I don't even know who you are anymore. You don't know who you are. Maybe I don't even know what you are. Just please, stay with me.
I found out Choo Choo Rocket is called Choo Choo Rocket because the onomatopoeia for is it onomatopoeia? The noise that a mouse makes in Japanese is choo choo.
Isn't chew just Japanese for mouse? That's why Pikachu is called Pikachu.
Oh, it's that. That was the thing I found out. Yeah, I found it out, but I only found out half of it. That makes way more sense now. This is unlocking something in me with Pikachu. The Suika has never borne a single human being in the fucking existence of humanity.
I need
Chat,
to yawn.
you've seen those Suika close calls. That's the only time I've ever felt fucking alive is in a Suika close call.
I just remember it's called Equus, horses are involved, and Daniel Radcliffe gets his kit off in it. German words do that a lot. They just like portmanteau words together. Like the German word for nurse is Krankenschwester, which literally just means illness sister.
That's sick. Illness Sister is definitely a faction in Warhammer, though. That's pretty rad.